I figured out that I had put a trench coming to the water where the water well house will be. It was right through here. Filled it in yesterday because, well, I want the door right there so that if I have to pull the well pump out again, I can do it right through here. So I've got to scrape back all this rock and bring the trench right through here up to here, and the back wall is going to be right about here in relationship. And then today I've got to finish trenching this, pull the rock back here, and right about in relation to trench right here, I'm going to have a spigot for the fifth wheel, except that it will be at surface level, it won't extend up. And then over to here, I'll have another spigot right around in here and run the pipe all the way out that way, I think. So much to do. And you know, plans got to change, modify them. So yesterday I went to Elko and I got 8 bales of straw, which really surprised me. They're really compressed. But my cab over camper was really shaking in the wind, and every time you walked in there, and I didn't like having it just on the jacks. So I went in and I got this and put it underneath there, and it worked out really well, really stabilized it, considering that this is just such a very temporary, you know, living here. And then back out where that T-post is out there, which is this, about the center of the property. On the other side where the coloration changes is where the house is going to be. So got the tractor warming up. Gonna get this show on the road here in a few minutes. Molly in her coat. Okay, Randy and Christina gave that to her. Over here. Woo-wee, it is cold and windy. But it's about 3 feet down. I don't know how well you can see that, but I will definitely do it from this other angle. Oh, I don't know. We're getting there. Boy, it's got nice and windy and cold. Got past the cab over. It's interesting doing this all in stages. Doing what we can while I can do it. I've got about 50 feet to go out there, so the fifth wheel will be right through here. And underneath the fifth wheel will be a recessed spigot right in there for it. 2 lines running through here. One will be filtered and one will be not. And then I'm going to have another one over right about here, spigot, that will be on the filtered one, and then the unfiltered line will go on out. And about where that pile is where I'm going to stop, that pile of dirt, for the time being. So that will have a spigot there. And then got to go about 150 feet that way, take water there, unfiltered, out of the well, and then out by that T-post out there too. So that's just the first stage. Well, I'm done with trenching for today. Quite the little curve over there. Well, it doesn't hurt anything. Start laying pipe here. Well, I think I'm going to grab some lunch. Probably well after lunch. Alright. Okay, well, down that last 1.5 foot of this, and it's about 3 feet deep. Not about, it is. That some really rough digging. You can see all the rock in this. It's like river rock. Lake, bottom of lake, whatever. Okay, so this is, next step is to lay pipe and put the stubs up and go from there. Getting ready to start another day. Need to space out these pipes, get the rocks out from underneath them, and I'll get some of this fine dirt layer stuff up here over the pipes before I push the rest of this back in. Been thinking about this. Some of this, like right through here and further down, I'm going to leave open. Come to the conclusion that I'm not really going to be able to use PVC as where the faucets, the spigots will go. This one will be okay because it'll be underneath the fifth well and it'll be recessed. But these other two, I think I'm going to have to put freeze-free, like I think they're Woodalls. They're about 150, I don't know, 170 bucks a piece. But it will keep them. There's Molly following me. Ooh-wee, it's nice and cold this morning and very windy. Zip up my jacket some more. But I think that that's what I'm going to have to do and change these. Need to get that plastic out of there. So I'm going to have to dig this out a little bit more so I can easily get down in there. But I can fill in the rest in between. Yeah. Oh. So much to do. That's okay. It's a challenge and I like it. And if I keep busy, it keeps me out of trouble, right?